Why men pull away even when they love her, the psychology most men don't understand. At the beginning, he says he loves you. He calls, he texts, he shows up. Everything feels perfect until suddenly he's distant. You're left wondering, what changed? But here's the truth no one tells you. Sometimes men pull away because they love you. Stay to the end because once you understand this, you'll never chase a man the same way again.
Let's start with what's really happening inside a man when he begins to fall for a woman. When a man opens his heart, it doesn't feel romantic. It feels risky. He's stepping into unfamiliar emotional territory where he has no armor. Most men have spent their entire lives being told to be tough, emotionless, and independent. Love cracks that shell. Suddenly, he's feeling things he can't control. His body reacts with adrenaline, anxiety, overthinking, even withdrawal. It's not that he wants to leave, it's that his mind is screaming, "I'm losing control." He starts to question himself, am I ready for this kind of connection? What if I'm not enough for her? What if I get hurt again? This fear isn't conscious, it's subconscious. He doesn't plan it. It's a reflex to protect his identity, his ego, his emotional safety. And because most men never learned how to sit with emotional fear, they retreat to the one thing that feels familiar, distance. It gives him a false sense of control. But ironically, that space he creates is the very thing that breaks the connection he secretly values most.
Now here's where it gets even deeper. When he pulls back, most women panic. And that's understandable. You go from connection to silence. You start wondering if you did something wrong. But the truth is, his silence isn't rejection. It's processing. Men process emotions internally, not verbally. He's not ignoring you, he's sorting himself out. He's asking, do I really love her, or am I just attached? Is this love going to change my life or take it over? During this retreat, he's rebuilding his sense of self. He's reminding himself who he is outside of the relationship, testing whether his independence still exists. Because for a man, losing independence feels like losing identity. And when he feels emotionally exposed, he needs to pull back to prove to himself that he's still in control. So when you start to over-text, over-explain, or question where you stand, he doesn't hear your love. He hears your fear. And his fear meets yours. That's when two people who care deeply about each other start to disconnect. The secret? Don't chase him. Give him the quiet confidence that says, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not going to beg for love either. That energy speaks louder than any words.
Part 3. The stronger his feelings, the stronger his pullback. Think about that. Men don't retreat from women they don't care about. They retreat when they start feeling something real. You might notice it right after an emotional high point, after an intimate night, a deep conversation, or a moment of genuine closeness. That's when he starts to panic internally. Love feels amazing, but it also exposes every hidden insecurity. He starts thinking, if she really knew me, would she still love me? What if I lose her one day? Could I handle that pain? He's not thinking with logic. He's reacting with fear. For women, love feels like connection. For men, at first, love feels like vulnerability. It feels like being seen, fully, completely. And that's uncomfortable when he's never been taught that it's safe to feel. So when he retreats, don't take it personally. Don't try to fill the silence. Let him breathe. The space he takes isn't always a step away. Sometimes it's a step back to see the whole picture. If he truly loves you, that space gives him time to come back more certain, not confused.
This is the part that most women struggle with. Because when he pulls away, your instinct is to fix it. You reach out, you send messages, you ask, what's wrong? You want to feel close again. That's natural. But from his perspective, that feels like pressure. Not because you're doing something bad, but because he's already overwhelmed by emotion. Every message, every question feels like a demand for clarity when he doesn't have clarity yet. So instead of feeling supported, he feels cornered. And here's the twist. When you give him space, without attitude, without passive aggressiveness, something powerful happens. He notices your calm energy. He sees that you're not trying to control him. You're not begging for attention. You're standing in your self-worth. That's magnetic. That's when a man starts to realize, she's not trying to change me. She actually understands me. He begins to feel safe again, not because you reached for him, but because you didn't. Because you showed him that you can hold space for his fear without losing yourself in it. That's when he starts returning, not out of guilt, not out of habit, but out of genuine emotional attraction.
Inside his head, he's asking silent questions you'll never hear out loud. Can I trust her with my heart? Will she still respect me if I show weakness? Will she stand by me if I fall apart? Every man wants to answer yes, but he has to feel it, not hear it. That's why patience wins over pressure. When you stay grounded, confident, and emotionally composed, he feels that energy. You're showing him that love doesn't have to mean losing himself, that it can be partnership, not possession. And when he realizes that, the distance disappears. He starts showing up again, not because you chased him, but because he chooses you. So when a man you love pulls away, don't panic. Breathe. Step back with grace. You don't need to chase what's real. What's real always returns. If you found value in this, subscribe now. Because understanding how men think isn't about manipulation. It's about emotional mastery. The more you understand men, the easier it becomes to create real, lasting connection. Your next relationship breakthrough starts here.